it was a rough ride. But
Yeah.
when finally getting delivered of that and getting delivered of the depression, that we've been walking in a massive amount of freedom, which has just been off the charts. I would not want to have given up that battle to give, to learn how to give that up, and just learning to praise God
Yeah.
and give thanks for all things in all situations, knowing that He's working something into you or out of you. And I've said for decades, this is my little saying, that life is nothing more than a character building experience. He's either working something into you or he's working something out of you. And if we look at it from that
Yeah.
perspective, then we realize, we can have a different response to every situation that comes to us. But it is challenging in a lot of those situations to
Yeah.
see them that way.
Well, and I'll tell you, Gil, and I think for anybody that's out there, because you'd shared some of that with me over the weekend, and that was so encouraging for me as a man to be able to just even talk through that with anybody that has come through it. And so I just want to encourage, anybody out there, but also want to thank you for just having the courage to share that and be that transparent because man, it is otherwise you feel like you're the only one.
Yeah.
And no matter where you are in life, we often feel that we're isolated because that's the enemy's number one weapon is isolation. And then when we get together and get to share, we realize we're not alone. And in fact, we're actually in a massive community that we didn't even know existed. And it's
Right.
really, really powerful. And so I think just for anybody that's feeling that right now, I mean, I'm in the right in the middle of it, right? And so I can say I there is anxiety, there is stress, and that's okay, and it's taking that to the Father. You're on the other side of that journey, and moving into other areas. And so it's we can see anybody where they are in the midst of it or even on the other side. And I could do all the fun Christianese and things. Oh, but it's okay. God has it. I'm not worried. And that's what I had typically done in the past because I had to stay strong, and had to, keep the image. And the Lord's teaching me, no, don't keep the image. Be honest. And for me, last Monday night, that's what I came in with
Yeah.
to this group of men that I lead, and being, thankfully the Lord's moving me that direction to be able to say, you know what, yeah, not a good day, and let me just share what's happening and kind of unfiltered,
Well, and I
and
just
that's important.
it's interesting because even as we're talking right now, I'm just seeing in the spirit that there's just I almost feel like I'm throwing a golden rope over to you in the spirit
Yeah,
to grab onto, just to know, you know it already, but just to know that you're going to be pulled through this. There's going to be others around you that are going to help you. But actually, I'm kind of that it's
yeah.
a golden rope.
Hmm.
That's a good sign.
I'll take that. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Well,
just
and I think you hit it, Gil, that it's like, I know all these things, and just like you did, I mean, shoot, I've taught on a lot of these things,
yeah,
but it's different when I've got the head knowledge, I've got all the right answers up here, but yet my emotions are saying and feeling something totally different, and walking through that experience is really important. And then like I said, I mean, this is what I love is just as we're even just talking here, there I've I feel encouraged, and like you said, you see that golden rope. And that's the beauty of community, especially in the spirit when we can be transparent with one another. So it's yeah, it's awesome. So